Hi everyone, welcome to our lesson for today. This is Teacher Marifel, and our topic for today is the three Augustinian core values. The identification of three values or unifying virtues are the result of reflection on the life and teachings of Augustine and the experience of those who have been touched by their experience with him and with them. These values are the signature set of overarching and integrative aspects of Augustine's life and teaching. They represent lifelong characteristics of Augustine's life and represent his window on the gospel realized in his words, experience, and practice. And now let's discuss the first Augustinian core value, which is the unitas, commonly known as unity or community. It is the union with God and others in school, faith, community. The Christian understanding of being one with one another is based on our common origin in creation by God and recreation in Christ. In the words of Paul, we are one body. With the church, we attempt to renew the experience of the early Christian community where the community of believers was one heart and mind and one claim that any of his possessions was his own, but they had everything in common. The relationships within the community are nourished by the oneness of Christ with each of us and his presence in the community. The markers of the presence of the value. What does unitas look like? They are people who have eagerness to serve the common good, respect for one another, our diversity, and our talents, shared identity and membership, welcoming and lasting friendships, expressions of unity in community gatherings, example, mass, assemblies, rallies, realization of the universality of the church and awareness of being members of the global community, shared common experiences in short studies and service. The next Augustinian core value is veritas, or what we call truth. It is the search for God through the pursuit of truth. We are rooted in the truth about ourselves. We are aware that God is the source of all truth. With faith and reason, like two great wings, we fly to truth. Saint Augustine insists that we are to teach the truth in love. What are the markers of the presence of the value? What does veritas look like? To tell the truth. To search for truth in friendships. To be serious about the hard work, self-discipline, and self-awareness that honest study requires. To know Him who is truth incarnate, Jesus Christ, and His saving message. To know one's worth as a child of God and the transcendent dignity of every human person. To explore energetically the physical world and the world of ideas with an openness to the goodness of beauty and reality. To be able to think in an orderly and critical fashion and to express one's thoughts clearly and with grace. The last but not the least, caritas, or what we call love or charity. It is the union with God through love. The great commandment of Christ is to love God and to love neighbor. God is love. The school community and the relationships within it are a special place where this love finds expression. More than any one word can express, be it love, concern, devotion, compassion, caring. Caritas is that impulse of the Spirit of Jesus that is expressed in hundreds of kind and gracious ways. It is active friendship that encompasses both love of God and neighbor. It is when the head and the heart move into action, often with sacrifice, for the good of another or a community. What are the markers of presence of the value? What does caritas look like? Being a friend, loving deeds, service to the community, care for the common good, sharing of goods, information, resources, talents, personal interests and support of one another, bearing shared burdens and responsibilities. Saint Augustine's prevailing values offer a unifying Christian pathways for others in their lives and ministry. There you have it, class. Thank you for listening.